This is a surreal experience for me because it's both what I had imagined back when we first met and what I could have never imagined. Our first real professional jobs demanded moves, you to New York and me to Chicago. They also demanded travel, so as fate would have it, we were both staffed in Syracuse, and as our appreciations for blowing off steam at dive bars would have it, we both found ourselves at the Penny, a true gem, with a shot wheel, pool table, jukebox that always seemed to be under Grant Thornton's control, and you and I. It was there talking to you for hours and learning all of the amazing things about you that I felt something deep down that I'd never experienced before. A feeling that you and I would be together at some point. And though I had imagined standing here in front of you, I could not have imagined this feeling of being so incredibly in love.
Chris. 10 years ago, our paths first crossed at the finest of dive bars, the Penny. Our relationship really took off after our first official date, which was technically an entire weekend, being your +1 at a close friend's wedding. And it was during this weekend I saw a glimpse of the man I quickly fell for and grew to love. A fiercely loyal friend, a passionate Ohio State Buckeye, and unbeknownst to me, a man with some pretty awesome dance moves, especially after a few adult beverages. Your circle of friends quickly accepted me into the fold, and being with you was easy. And after the weekend, I just knew. I told all my friends that you were going to be my boyfriend. You just didn't know it yet. And little did I know at the time, I had also secured my forever wedding date.
After driving from Chicago to Denver and looking at homes together to embark on the next chapter of our life, overwhelmed and you fighting back tears, you've said, I've made a mistake. To your credit, you quickly dug yourself out of that hole. I vow to make mistakes with you, great decisions with you, and everything in between for the rest of our lives, together. Because if getting the privilege to marry you today is the result of a mistake, I think we're going to do great.
I knew you were the one when we quarantined together in Chicago. We were inseparable and truly together, 24/7 in your one-bedroom apartment. And it was during these times of many unknowns that you were always my constant. I loved our long walks where we would talk about the future. You embraced new pursuits and learned how to roast coffee beans. And while not all of our new interests lasted, the mustache continues to thrive and survive, which, as you know, I do love and am in full support of.
I vow to never stop jumping into new experiences with you. I vow to always be curious together, push ourselves to new adventures, and to come out on the other side with a story and bond that will carry together forever. I promise to love you the way a fish loves water, in an undeniable truth sort of way. I promise to take care of you in good times and bad and everything in between. I promise to always hold your hand when your fingers are white and lose feeling, when we're excited, when we're facing challenges, and when we're just enjoying our daily lives.
Well, welcome to friends and family. On behalf of Chris and Kelsie, I would like to thank you all for being here today, for taking the time and making the journey, and for all the effort that it takes. Not only to be a part of this day, but to be a part of all the amazing days you will have together in the future. Chris, Kelsie, this is your very special wedding ceremony. One you have chosen to be here at the beautiful White Raven. We are surrounded by this beautiful nature scene, and we have gathered to celebrate your amazingly adventurous love. To join your lives together in a marriage filled with friendship, hopes, and dreams. This ceremony is a public affirmation of what has started a while ago and will continue long after this day. Marriage is a commitment in this life where two people can find and bring out the best side of each other. It offers an opportunity for sharing and growth that no other human relationship even equals. It is a physical and emotional joining together, and it has the promise of a lifetime. These big moments and the little everyday moments fuse together into one big experience. This is what we call marriage. A union and a commitment to bind your love together forever. And today they stand before us, a testament to the power of love and partnership, ready to embark on the next chapter of their adventure together.
Chris, you are kind, insanely intelligent, emotionally intuitive, and you extend your thoughtfulness to everyone that crosses your path. And I am honored you have chosen me to be your wife, and I wholeheartedly choose you. There are times I look over at you during the more mundane moments, when we're griddling dinner, or just playing laser with the kitties. And I think these are the good old days. How did I get to be so lucky? Chris, I love you more than words can truly express. It's a feeling of peace and safety when I'm with you. It's a feeling of happiness when I reflect upon our relationship. And it's a feeling of immense gratefulness that the universe put us together on this path of life. You are my other half, and I can't imagine my life without you. I love you.
I love you too. Back when we met, I imagined a life together. I couldn't imagine what this feeling of love was like then, but I can feel it now. But what I can't imagine now is any other life without you, nor would I ever want to. You are it, you are my person, you are my innate truth, and I will love you until my last breath.